Hey you guys, it's me, Spark City, in what is likely to be the final Spark City vlog from this location. Next time you guys see me on a vlog, I will be in a different location more than likely, unless I decide to do one on Sunday or something. Pretty excited to move. Gonna start packing tonight after I do coaching with Durfee. Should be a good time. Gonna make some food for myself now, and then tomorrow I'm dog sitting at my mom's house, and then I come back here on Sunday and get the bulk of my packing done, make sure everything's staged and just easy to take out of my house when I leave, which shouldn't be too bad. Other than that, though, yeah, pretty excited to do that. What happened today? So today's stream started late because, as always, well, as usual, I have commentary on Fridays. Did the first week of the Esports Championships Premier League. If you guys haven't taken a peek at them, you should. It's fun, especially my European homies. There's some people who you might know if you have watched Bubble Scene, sort of European high-level ranked stuff. Some really good players. So exciting to see how that develops. So we did commentary today, and then we played Fortnite Chapter 2 with Ava. Ava was like, we should play Fortnite. And I was like, all right, why not? Why not? So we did that, and I actually got a 12 kill win in duos. So she died pretty much right off the start, and I got 12 kills and clutched it out, and we won. And then we won the next game with 6 kills, and she had 4 of them or something like that. So that was pretty cool. New season of Fortnite's interesting. I don't know if it's a game that's going to make a comeback to stream. Let me guys know what you want to see if you want to see Fortnite Chapter 2. It is fun with friends. I don't know how much solo grinding I want to do of it, or if I just keep it to a casual game. But yeah, let me know. Give me some suggestions. As for, might as well make this vlog a doozy because, it's the last one before the move. So we got to cover a lot of stuff. As for the rewards things, I have 4 potential rewards planned. 3 of them you guys already know. The 4th one I'm not sure about still if I can implement it, and then I want to make up a 5th one as well. So as always, if you have suggestions for those, leave them in the comments. No big deal. I'm going to be brainstorming over the course of the weekend, trying to figure out a way that I won't impact necessarily the type of content on stream. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, 10,000 points, you get to pick what I play today, because then I'm just 10,000, not even that much, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't really want to be doing that. But we'll see. We'll try and figure out how I can do things. I would like to have something for each game that I play, relatively consistently on stream, so that no matter what I'm playing, there's something that's there that you can use your rewards for. So that's pretty exciting, and I'm gonna be unveiling those after the move, basically first stream, which should be either Tuesday October 29th or Wednesday October 30th. I think it's gonna be Tuesday. I don't foresee any problems because I'm getting in really early on Monday. Like, my mom's picking up the moving van at 7 a.m. and then she's coming over here, so it shouldn't have really any problems, I guess. But things might happen. So Tuesday likely to be back to normal. So hopefully we can do tourney Tuesdays and stuff like that. With the new rewards, everything's all good to go there. Things of that nature. But yeah, so that's pretty exciting as well. So some interesting topics that have been floating around. Shroud has gone to Mixer. And what does that mean for Twitch? What does that mean for, is Mixer taking over? Like, what's happening there? And the answer is, I don't know. I think that, and I've expressed this on stream a few times, and even when Ninja went over, I expressed the same sentiment that I think the competition is healthy. Retroactively, I'm surprised it took Microsoft to realize that they have way deeper pockets than Twitch could ever hope to have, because I don't think Amazon really helps Twitch out a lot on that front. I think they kind of just let them do their own thing, although I'm not sure. Maybe they do. But, if you're going to be getting... It's funny because people are like, oh my God, like selling out, blah, blah, blah. And selling out's an interesting conversation to have, because what they're doing is taking more money without hurting anybody. And for all my diehard Twitch users who are like type in a different address. It's fewer letters. Maybe it's the same number. Mixer.com is the same number of letters as twitch.tv. You can figure it out. You'll manage somehow. I really am not sure what this means. What I think that Mixer and Microsoft might be trying to do is inspire that sort of fear and inspire that sort of, collective mob mentality thinking where like, oh, all the big streamers are going to Twitch or to Mixer, so that's where we need to all go. And so then all the smaller streamers like myself and anywhere from 0 viewers to 400 viewers, smaller streamers are going to jump over thinking that that's the new wave. And whether or not it is might largely depend on that, and it'll be interesting to see. I myself I'm going to pull a Shroud here and say that I'm not planning on going to Mixer unless they pay me an insane amount of money, which is something that he said right after Ninja left for Mixer. So apparently we know what went on there. It is kind of frustrating that we can't ever know like the full details because of non-disclosure agreements and people's just general sort of unwillingness to be honest about these kind of things. Like Ninja's whole thing of, oh, I want to get back to my roots of streaming. Like, what does that really mean? What does that mean? Like, how do you feel out of touch with streaming by going to a new platform? If your audience size has dropped by 50 to 75%, I mean, is that really the roots of streaming that you wanted to go back to? Let's just be honest with me, man. Say you took the money. You're not hurting anybody, so what's wrong with taking more money? I mean, granted, you don't want for money, but still, I just wish, we could hear them say that, but obviously they won't discuss their contracts and things like that. We were talking about in the stream, like, I wonder if Doc's going to say anything, or if Doc or Tim the Tapman or one of those bigger streamers who's affiliated with Shroud and Ninja are going to go over next. And they very well could, but they're definitely not going to talk about Shroud's decision, because the decision is probably just based around money. And even if they were, they're probably, even if they knew, they're probably not allowed to talk about it. They're probably under NDA, or it's just also unprofessional to talk about contract matters that aren't your own, unless it's professional sports, I guess. But I don't think it's going to be inherently a bad thing. And just because, I like to make these assumptions and stuff. Switching topics here for a second, and we're going back to Rocket League and the blueprints thing. We actually had conversations earlier this week in the stream about it. I was under the impression that anything bought with credits, which are going to be what replaces keys, I was under the impression that anything bought with credits is locked to your account. That's actually not the case. So blueprints are tradable. Unlocked blueprints or crafted, whatever you want to call them, blueprints are tradable, apparently, according to the wording in the thing. I misread it the first time I read it, so I've been spewing wrong knowledge. But this isn't going to destroy the trading community. So it'd be interesting to go back and be able to look at all these people who are like, you messed something up, and be like, hey, you gonna apologize or what? Because you blew your top off, you're all pissed off about something that you didn't even know was going to happen, and then it didn't end up happening. But no, they're just going to slink back into the shadows and complain about how shitty trading is or something like that, But either way, I think it's interesting to note the fact that, if we harken back to the days of yore, where we talked about this first and we first got introduced to the new system that was coming out, everybody was in a panic and it's like, oh my God, they're destroying trading and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no. So stuff from the item shop, which is apparently going to be different, is absolutely not, is not tradable, which makes sense. It's not tradable in Fortnite either. Why would it be tradable? There's a price for it. Like, there wouldn't really be able to be a secondary market particularly. I mean, the reasons that I gave being like, about that there would be is, the uncertainty of the item shop. I think that still holds true, but I mean, it wouldn't be nearly as prevalent for sure. But now we have trades with blueprints, which is even better because now you can trade the blueprints, and it's like the blueprints are probably, I think, if I'm thinking about this logically, like the blueprints are probably going to be pretty much as worth credits wise as what do you call it? As they are unlocked, because they are essentially the item. You just have to pay to unlock. So they'll probably be like a discounted version of the item. So if you trade for the blueprint and the upgraded thing or the uncrafted material costs 10 keys, you might be able to get that blueprint for like a key or two, something like that. So you would still pay a premium to get the blueprint, because if you don't have it, just like you would still pay for crates. But now you also have the option to craft the item yourself, which is pretty exciting. You wonder if blueprints are going to be the thing that gets traded the most, rather than just the raw materials, because it'll be cheaper for everybody. And you already know what you're going to get. You don't really need to hunt and look for these things that have, oh man, is this like a black striker certified variant of this? Like, I really need that. It's because now you'll know, I think, unless the painted and certifications aren't going to be a thing. But either way, I would imagine they would be, because it's like, then you're still kind of gambling, and there's still kind of gambling in the game. And the whole point of taking out crates was to take out the gambling. So I'd imagine it would tell you if it's certified and painted, but we'll see. I'm excited about that as well. Just a bit of feedback about the Stranger Things event that's going on in Rocket League right now. I really think all the cosmetics are pretty cool. Like, the event's good. I bought everything already. I think the map is really awesome. Like, I think it looks really nice. I've never watched Stranger Things, so I don't know what the upside down is or anything like that, but I think it looks really great. And I think that Psyonix is making some really good moves. The season rewards this season look amazing. If you haven't checked those out, they're literally black market decals based on rank, and it's just so nice. So if you guys needed any more incentive to actually get your rewards this season, that would be it, because this is the first time I think I've ever seen that even my entire community is like, wow, this is really cool. Like, it's actually, at least if they don't love it, it's at least a step in the right direction. So that's pretty encouraging. So I think Psyonix has been making some great moves, and I think they deserve credit for it. But yeah, I don't really have too much else to talk about other than that. If you guys want to chime in on the discussion, I'll be in there. Just because I'm at my mom's doesn't mean I won't on my laptop. I'll probably be playing some TFT by myself or something. So feel free to chime in the discussion. I'm happy to go back and forth with you on it. But other than that, I'm going to head off, get some hot dogs in me or something, so that I can be the coach that I want to be, because that's what I'm doing very shortly. Anyway, I love you all. Bye.